You ever find yourself at the bar wondering what to order as a drink? Maybe you're thinking a gin and tonic. Maybe you're thinking a screwdriver. Maybe you're thinking your favorite craft beer. Or maybe you're thinking Bud Light because your taste buds have been eradicated and you have no will to live. There's no point to life. Whatever. Either of those four. To each their own, but you're wrong. You're ordering the wrong drinks. The correct drink, it is so simple. It's been in front of you the entire time. Whiskey. The only answer for what you should order at the bar. Not beer, not vodka, not gin, certainly not Fireball. Whiskey. As theartofmanliness.com so succinctly puts it, whiskey is a drink that men and women have enjoyed for centuries, whether they be aristocrats or just the lowly farmhand getting home from a long day of work, needing that drink to get him through the next day. There is just no person that whiskey is not for. Aristocrats, peasants, broke, rich, whatever, whiskey's the right answer for you. So I'm going to tell you how to properly drink your whiskey. Now, the first thing you're going to need is the proper drinking glass. Now, some people just skip right past this part. They don't really think about the glass they're drinking out of. They'll get the incorrect glass. They'll drink out of a coffee mug, or they'll drink out of just a tall, normal drinking glass, or a Yeti cup. No, wrong. All of those are wrong. Very simple. Just get a short cylinder glass. Short, 4 fingers tall. Not too tall. You want it nice and short because you're not pouring a ton of whiskey in here. Okay, so that's the first thing you need. It's just a nice clean glass. Clean. It needs to be clean. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but Trump is the president, so certain things clearly need to be explained in a childlike manner. So there we go, a clean glass. Next, you're going to need, of course, your whiskey. Now, it could be any of the whiskeys, any of your favorite whiskeys, bourbon, rye whiskey, blended scotch, single malt scotch, whatever, as long as you're not getting into, the blended liqueurs, Fireball, Jack Fire, Jack Honey. Just throw those out the window. Those are trash and they are unbecoming of you. Now, you could do, your bourbon, Basil Hayden's. You can do, your blended scotch, Johnny Walker Black. You could do your single malt scotch, Glenfiddich. But today we're just going to keep it simple, and I'll go with Jameson. An old favorite of mine, just Irish whiskey. Very simple. Jameson Caskmates, tasty, nothing too special though. Now, the final thing that you are going to need, this is not a necessity, but it's just to really open it up because science proves this. Pouring water in the whiskey will open it up. You're going to want a Brita filter with clean water in it. Again, clean water. Clean, not dirty. Just make it clean. Okay, so now that you have the 3 things that you need, you don't need ice. Whatever anyone tells you, don't chill it. You don't need chilled whiskey. Wrong. You just don't need that. So, in your non-dominant hand, you're going to have your drinking glass, your short cylinder drinking glass, okay? In your right hand, you're going to have, or for me, right hand, your dominant hand, you're going to have whatever your preferred whiskey is, Jameson today. And what you're going to do is you're going to slowly turn the cap on the Jameson, in this case, counterclockwise. Okay? Not clockwise, counterclockwise. And that will remove the cap. Now, you're going to take the glass in your non-dominant hand, take the whiskey in your dominant hand, and you're going to pour. Tilt it towards the glass, not away from it, not back, not forward, towards the glass, okay? And basically you're going to pour, there's 2 different ways to pour the whiskey. There's the 2-finger approach, which is what you're going to get at the bar. That's basically a shot and a half. That's what the bar is going to give you. Now, if you're at home, you can do your 3 fingers. That is 3 full fingers, whiskey up to the top of your index finger in this case. But today we'll just do the 2 fingers, what you're going to get at the bar. That's to the very top of your middle finger there, okay? So you're going to have your whiskey, your drinking glass, and you're just going to pour until it reaches that second hand. That second finger, excuse me. Now, we have the whiskey in the glass. We're doing okay so far. Now next, you're going to take the Brita filter with the clean water in it, and you're just going to pour a splash. Not the whole thing, Not a second pour. You're just going to pour a splash. Just like that. Even that was almost too much. Next, you're going to swirl it around a little bit. Just, mix that water in there. And again, the water's optional. It's just preferred to it's preferred to open up the flavor. Science says that it's true. I don't have a source for that. It's just true. Just believe me. And next, you're going to nose it up. That is, you're just going to stick your nose in the glass and just take a whiff. And you're going to smell the aroma. You're going to take in the aroma. You're going to take in this case, Jameson Cask Mates. You're going to take in the craft beer barrels that it was aged in, the oak, the honey, the smoke. You're just going to take that in and inhale it, just live in it. And that's going to enhance the flavor when you finally take a sip. Now, after you've nosed it up, slowly take your sip. Don't chug it. Don't shoot it like a shot. You're not drinking Fireball. You're drinking like an adult now. So you're just going to slowly sip that. And of course, if you're a smoker, obviously smoke a cigarette, enjoy your whiskey. That's going to be the best way to do it. But if you're not a smoker, you're smart, and that's the way to do it. So, the next time you're at the bar, and you're thinking, I might order a gin and tonic or some other just god-awful drink, stop right there and remember, there's nothing like a good clean whiskey at the end of the day.